They've come, they've passed the 2019 general elections in Botswana. And of course, the way winners, the way losers, some big surprises. Good afternoon. This is the Voice on Politics. I'm Kelebogadi Huto. I'm joined in the studio today by a former councillor for Sefoke Ward in Tlokweng and former chairperson of the Southeast District Council, Phenyo Segokgo. Good afternoon, Segokgo.
Good afternoon, Mr. Duhuch, and good afternoon to all the Voice viewers.
Segokgo, you are quite possibly one of the biggest heads to roll, as some people would say, after the general elections. How did you going into them? Did you expect this to happen? Did you expect to lose?
How we expect to lose. Because you get into the race to win it. But I didn't expect to lose. But at the end of the day, I lost. I just have to accept defeat and move on.
But what do you put it down to? Obviously, you know, you're an incumbent. You're seen as one of the rising stars of Botswana politics. And it was sort of like a given. What do you think led to you not doing as well as you should have done?
I think I was saying this to my campaign team, that they shouldn't beat themselves up. Because we really worked hard. I think for the past 4 or 5 months we've been working hard at a local level. But when I look into the dynamics, when I evaluate the outcomes of the elections at personal level and also at ward level, I think I realized that I think the outcomes of the elections were not merely us at local level, but I think the people voted looking at the national issues that were prevailing, during this election period.
Yeah, how are national issues? What do you mean exactly? Could you just break that down for us?
Like I said, we were doing the house to house for the past 5 years. We had a plan at ward level, at constituency level, and at district level. The house to house development. But there were issues still, the top. But the issue at national level. The political party. And all these issues were beyond our control. Because I think even in 2014, but when I think the emotion it's the party manifesto. I don't want to be seen to chastise or castigate but the party tsarona even what BDP. But the primary issue I think the issue the party tsarona decisions and at party level, decisions in the computer at party level. They were discussed or needed at national party level, at local level. It was beyond our control.
What are those national issues? You break down the national issues that you think influence that. How decisions are the issues or exactly to feel like the influence because how level South is a traditional stronghold, even maybe stronghold is a strong word. Maybe opposition is sentle mo borwa ba Botswana. Gompieno ba sutlha tota mo borwa ba Botswana ke BDP. What are the national issues tse o buang ka tsone?
I think I'll be blunt and very honest with my view or my evaluation of the outcomes of the 2019 general elections.
Yes.
I think Masisi, being a Southern, I think people were just voting sympathy Masisi. And they were very honest with that. I think it was very difficult, the last 3 weeks prior to elections, when we were doing house-to-house campaigns and all that, especially I'll say on the Southern Party, because I was not doing house-to-house and rallies more. I was also helping Koramotsa, Kwahaboroni and other constituencies. I think it was also very difficult to explain or elucidate to a lay voter the relationship between the UDC and Kama. I wouldn't say the relationship between Boko and Kama. I'll say the relationship between UDC and Kama. It was very difficult. I requested but it was very difficult.
It was an issue that
was an issue on the ground when we were doing house to house campaign. Because I think I remember our campaign team, I think there's a police station in Desert Inn. I think we covered about 30, 35 years ago. But each and every year, people were asking about the relationship between UDC and Kama. Tota, what's your relationship le Kama? Because 2014 2019 I'm not saying it's wrong for the UDC to have a relationship with Kama or something to do with that. But what I'm saying is that we haven't done a complete evaluation or assessment as a party, and these are my own personal views, and obviously I'm going to relay the whatever that I found at what level, at constituency level, at district level, to the party leadership. Obviously, and we are going to share with other comrades and come up with a complete assessment of the outcomes of this general elections.
Uno ya raba ring ha motho wa go botsa re ka ntete lona le Kama le iraing le UDC uno ya raba rong wena.
Like I said, get honest with you and also the viewers. Because the candidate I decided on a Sunday on the 19th I go ke go dira what you call a tea party gone ka di jarata tse di ka hotso ke le go phuta bagolo bao e be rena so that ke go gone gore ke ba explainele but what I said to them ke gore kana UDC and the BPF and also come. We don't have any ratified agreement ya gore tota rena re relate ka tselentsenya. And I also explained to them ke ba ra kere kana me khama gape. We also need the vote ya go Central District and also the Northeast and all that. And obviously ha motho ha re ka dipalo tse dintsenyana, we can't just brush off motho on tsenyana. Rona se stona ke gore on the southern part re bone gore tota rona mme how do we manage that kind of relationship le gore go rena le yone le Kama, and also being sensitive to the Central and the Northeast. And it was a delicate issue, it was a very sensitive issue, it was very difficult to explain because as a candidate, I personally didn't know or didn't understand the relationship because it was not, we didn't discuss it maybe more the forum on the BNF or more the forum on the UDC. So then as a candidate, it was also difficult. I was also getting the same information with the rallying, with the press conferencing as our leadership were disseminating the information to the voters.
How do you think it could have been handled? You're caught between the rock and a hard place. On one hand, on the other hand, 2014 to siameng o bona nka boikela etsa yang khanya teng yone ka gore tlhalosa was an issue and clearly mo bathong ne le sa tshwara sentle gore ano go siama ka nne go sa siame is not the issue here ke khanya gore how do you think it should have been handled?
I think it will be very difficult at the moment gore go mo ka express fully ka yone mo so that we are awaiting the party leadership just to make a complete evaluation and assessment ya di top mela gongwe ka dumelang ka teng because like I honestly said gore the Central District, the Northeast, I think all those constituencies, it was the first time ever since independence re tsa dikgaolo tse dintsenyana and obviously re tlhoka dikgaolo tse gore re kgone gore re win but the issue is gore how do we manage it on the southern part and gape re nna sensitive to the issue gore ke gore kgaoganya lahatse ka bogare kana the primary issue ya di tlhopho ya the democratic dispensation is nation building go ragela hatse go se ka gana le bo the north south divide go se ka gana le ba gore ba leke ba le tsoma because go tloga re hela le gore we trickle down to the issues of Kenya tse le gore ba tlhopha ka semorafe or something to do with that but hela nna go ka le gore ke be re ka handle ka teng ene le gore no me we the former president ke wa campaignela o kopa tlhopho mo go rona but rona we don't have any relationship with him me ka se ke re gana dithopa tsa gago kana gongwe we could have confined him to the Central District and also the Northeast gore bogolo whatever se le gore go motla ba se ka gore re itse gore ka kwano no ka re a lot of voters are shunning him ka kwana e be re bona gore mme ka kwana gore ka mo manager gore maybe try to confine him to the Central and the Northeast District. so that re ska ra scare away ditlhopho tse e leng gore di ka kwana
ga ke batla re remela thata mokganyi ya re kgama le UDC mme ke tlo go batla re ta re tlhatso ha re tswa go khwasetswe. I want you to explain to me what would have worked better. Wouldn't it have been better if there had been a formal agreement le khona go e tlhalosa kana o dumela gore ka neng le dira ka teng gore bokete gone ka tselentseng jalo. So when you come back, I want us to try and break it down very quickly because ne ke tswa go ne kwa tsutela mokganyi nngwe e ke tselang gore re tshwntse re e gaufi le pelo ya gago thata ya gone gore banana ba ka etota mo politiking ya Botswana. Ra boa motswana etso.
We know what you're looking for.
Your specially grilled newspaper, spiced with lifestyle, sport, entertainment, politics, business, and international news. The Voice is available every Friday. Subscribe now. The Voice.
Welcome back. This is the Voice on Politics, the aftermath, obviously, of the 2019 general elections. I'm in the studio with Phenyo Segokgo, former councillor for Segokgo Ward and former chairperson Southeast District Council. We are still analyzing, assessing, and indeed looking into the results of the general elections. As you know, he did not do as well as he would have hoped to have done. In other words, he did not retain his seat in the Southeast District. Segokgo, I was just saying, don't you think it would have worked a lot better for the UDC if you had a formal agreement with BPF such that you are able to control them and keep them in the central and maybe towards the north?
I think because like I said, Ghana politics, it's an issue of principles, issue of morals. Because people are saying in 2014 you were saying this thing, now it's 2019. It was very difficult to explain the relationship.
Ke sa go tsene ganong mme ga bone ha ile gore go didimetse hela go clear gore wena ka moso ga bitse o no le one of the leaders ga gona bo khona go e tlhalosa gore go ntse hela go mme go tlile gore motho ena wa di buelela ga o bone ka re go be fere fe tshwana go heta hanela dumalana le lene be le tlhalosa batho gore nyaaya re batla re thusa north east ka gore party ya go batla go kira central ka gore party ya go gone go e be le khona gore mongwe le mongwe tlhalosa khanya lona ile uniform itse le nela re ga re itse ga gona informal thing mme motho ena le buelela
right ja kana ke tlhalositse ke gore I'm not saying it's wrong for us gore ebe go re kana le relationship le kgang because like I said o re tletse ka dikgalo tsa go central district tsa go bo notice na kra ka ke bonang ka teng because ke khose golo gone go re tletse ka tsona but what I'm saying is that se le gore se re bereketse go the northern side ga sa re berekela mo south in fact se le gore se re bolaile mme whether go nke be re formalize kana go re tlogela entsalo ke dumela gore ga ne gongwe go formalize thata. I'm informed we have about 8 councillors on the southern side of Botswana. Go nke be le ona ma councillor rao asio ga ne gongwe re formalize the agreement or the relationship between UDC as a party and also the BPF or ga go nke be go likile gore but I'm not saying even going forward we should have an honest conversation as a party. How do we go about this? Because even in 2024, the former president do the Central District. We need these constituencies to take power in 2024. That's why I say we should have an honest conversation. One important thing about campaigning or about election is messaging. All these issues, then we can create a very good message. We don't spread it to the suffrage, but we want to understand that message. That's why I'm not saying it's wrong for the UDC or every relationship, but the messaging around that, because honestly, people were just warming up towards elections. People are warming up to the issue. How about resolution? Explain people were now warming up to the issue. These people understand. And I'm telling you, December, next year January, explain all these issues. But unfortunately, people were still warming up to the issue. Explain relationship in but I think I think this issue on the other relationship between UDC and CAM, I think it's number 3 or 4. Number 1, number 2. No. I really don't want to touch on on number 1 go ngwe ka e tshwara go ka e brashanyana go le go nyenyana like I said simple evaluation and assessment ya party leadership, and I don't want to be seen to chastise or castigate my party leadership. I have to respect them. I've been receiving a lot of messages to party leadership or I should restrain myself from the posts that I'm on Facebook and all that, and I have to respect party leadership. Remember that party so I don't want to fall to that again more the BNF or the UDC. So I have to be careful. But what I'm saying is that there was an issue sympathy
yes.
As a Southerner, they were sending the message very good. Harry Tanamudi house to house campaign, Harokopan Alebato, the BDP sold that message essentially, especially on the Southern part. But what do you Arona, Aramokoping is a Southerner, and on top of that, but okay, Arbaka the former Kahori, Udumala Hurricane, Kalola hat. So it's number 2, like I said, but number 1 like I said, like what we touch. But all these issues dili tribo for komara. But let me like in the honest I can really get honest. I'll say with due respect, I respect my president, I respect Advocate Boko very well. But what I'm saying is not hasi issue yak. On the ground. You know, immediately after the Wednesday debate, 7 days before elections, that Thursday there was a funeral like in my ward. I was with my cousin, the former member of parliament. You know, Basani Baholo, Banna Baholo, you know, but what like but guys, Babani would debate, a manifesto alone. Your president from there on, the 7 days on says, party yarona. So I'll say total take about 5 about on. Number 1, it's going to issue a debate. So that the remaining 7 days, very difficult to explain. But I don't blame my president. But what I'm saying is that it was very difficult to turn around. But I don't blame him, and we have to give Raboko, the utmost respect, the support. Kana kwa humpieno ka gore ese leader le na go ditlo go na mo iteripelo wa BNF kana wa UDC na kongwe mme ga ke le go no go sentse gore ha ke dira di mistake jalo jalo batho ba khona gore bampe support. So re sentse gore he Raboko support. We are not saying he's wrong kana ya, but what we are saying is that on the ground it was very difficult to turn around people gore ba re most of that people are still warming up to the issue of relationship in the car. So number 2 ke one the sympathy ya ga Masisi. Number 3 the relationship between UDC and Khama. Then number 4, the handling of the BMD issue. Number 4 is one of the factors still requested because we took forever to resolve the issues about BMD. The issues of the primary. Number 5, the issues about the primary elections because no we can't handle the issue the primary elections. Even difficult but so these are the 5 factors I'm going to submit them to the party leadership requesting.
Okay. Go le ba go nkarabile ne ke batla go haretswa harisi nne go kganyeng ya gago jaanong o le monana o na metsi ditlhopho o le one of the rising stars of Botswana politics for all intents and purposes. Ke tla batla re tare le bagana segolo bogolo le gone gore a wena o le Phenyo Segokgo a o dumalana ya lolone maduo a re a boneng jalo ka ra utlwa dikgangkwana le kwana bang ba bua gore ba tla amogela bang ga ba amogela bang ba dumela go dudimo ga di a tsama sentle bang ba re ga di a tsama sentle mmela amogele le nano maduo ka hantseng ka teng ba tla re tibaganya lona ba ke batla re le bagana thata mo the final segment of our discussion mo bonaneng banana le politiki ya Botswana segolo bogolo ya go mona ya kganetso jalo ke geng ba tla re ithoma tota ha re bua go re tswa teng motsana weso re ya boa.
We know what you're looking for.
Your specially grilled newspaper, spiced with lifestyle, sport, entertainment, politics, business, and international news. The Voice is available every Friday. Subscribe now. The Voice.
Ke ke go amogela gape motswana wetso mo the voice on politics ke a leboga difutso ke na jalo le mo councilor wa pele wa Sefoke ward Kotlokweng ene gape le ene modula setilo wa khotla ya borwa botlhaba se se botlo go ntsenye dingalo go se bua jalo ile ene Phenyo Segokgo jalo re ntse re tswetse re kanoka jalo gone gore go tsilang gore ba ska ba dira sentle mo ditlhophong tse di hitile mme ke batla re itebaganya segolo bogolo le kganya o le monana o sa dira sentle mme bile motho eleng gore o no ga isana le motho o mogolo ane tota mo go wena gore go ra eng go mo ka banana ba mo politiki le banana le dipolitiki mo Botswana
nya gore mme go tlusa botlhoko gore gongwe talente ya banana e be sempo e latlhegelwa mo dipolitiking ka ratwa di tshwetso tsa lahatsi di tsewa at political level, at central government level, at National Assembly level, and also with the local authorities. Get the go go tsewa di tshwetso ko teng. But to young people, by they are aspiring candidates. They shouldn't despair because the democratic dispensation it has a funny way of revealing things. Because banana because I was also contesting against two women and another young man or naimetse BMD. So le bona go nka le gore ba rekisa ka teng ba itekisa ka teng mo se tshaba ka nna ba re nyame le nna ke mme banana ga ba ye go bateke bo mme ga ba ye go counseling so le go pa gore ke rumie go counseling. So all these ideals they were just competing ideals tse le gore na ke ne ke kopana le tsona but hela all in all banana ga ba tsama ba go tlhoba tshwara le bo mme ga ba re nya gona le monano ile gore o ka represent the interest tsa rona go nuku ba lebella di factors tse le gore di abe di le ho kana go yoneo ke ra re a lot of young people re metsi di tlhopa ka kwano a ke ka ibuare le bantsi bo ka se thutlwe bo Susupo Jacobs we many banana ba bo diga ka koma ekolobatse is another young man ona metsi di tlhopo ko boteti o le gore 25 years wa UDC then also bo Jojo na eno ko France na le a lot of young people but ba ke ba bala magara tlhopia rotlhe but the population go be se motse ba gore 65% ke banana. So I think issue ya bonana ga go tsena go ditlhopho se la bo mme you will find that go BDP bo mme ba bantsi mara go o tlhala gore bo mme ba thuyela ke mama Kwinja le mama no khotla ba ileng gore ba tlhopile so ga ba lebelle di issue tsa teng ga go se ba tsama ba go di
gore ke batla o tshwantshanya ha o emela ditlhopho ka 2014 ha ke sa go segola fa le 30 gompieno at 34 you still monana ke batla o kanoka just compare 2014 le gompieno 2014 o bua ka dikgantse di swa le ditsompelo gompieno ke tumelwa ka gore nna ditsompelo tse di botoka gona le tsa 2014 ntirele comparison hela in terms of challenges that you meet as an incumbent and youth and then as an aspiring youth.
Yeah, how position. This is what we call the fruits of incumbency. What do you enjoy? For example, ha motloki a letsa ke le mo stilong sa council ntara ke na le mathata le ke emela ka kuli ya council go ra motsa ke tsama ke go ma attend ka gore ke le mo tirong ya council but go no ho a le motlopi a Sefoke is an added advantage because I'm using the fruits of incumbency the resources tsa council but on the side ke motho ile gore ha go tsana go boothing go ka tla tlhopola gore ke me kana motho ile ga ile mo council ke la ntwisa 1 2 3 I like how se mo councilor. But I just want to be honest with you. Even in 2014, people manifesto the parties at 2014. I'll say people were voting on emotions even in 2014 because we got a lot of sympathy. Honestly, the demise our former leader the same applies to 2019. You can just do a sample survey, pick 3-4 voters on the streets. Then what was our manifesto UDC warring, manifesto BDP warring. Now we are sissified. Relationship
or something like that.
Yes. So all these issues, study resources and all that, they are there but they come secondary.
Yes.
The primary issues they batho ba ba tlhopa ka tsona nna ka di boning ka teng ke tsone di issue le gore ke ne ke di balola khantile gore nna ka ha ke bona ka teng ke le di but in terms of the resources tsa bo banana gore amme jalo. I just want to be honest with you. Have I put the barana be barno nare are coping monana? Yeah, in some areas but in my case, and I think in cases of Okariso and others, because I mean, look at the population of the electoral college of Gaborone of village ward, you know, given by UB. Of course, yeah, it can be dicey because Karuso was also contesting against another young man. We know only like Monano UDP, maybe or chance, let's give another person a chance. But all these issues they become secondary to the issues that don't connect to the racer in the first place.
The big story. Are you accepting the results?
I think issue peace. And the prevailing tranquil, issue of nation building, really hard. Now, they are primary, they are key to me. Than the issues of course, there were a lot of irregularities. For example, my cousins and all that, but I raise the issue I found out what AP, what BND, what they were raising the same issue. And also there's an issue, the guiding principles that are on democracy and free and fair elections. Counting should be done with police station. But there are three police stations of which what's a police station in your ward. But I think it's very important because the results can be the ballot box can be compromised on the road. When it's a shorter distance, I think it's a radius of 3 kilometers or so. But they can be compromised on the way. These are some of the issues that really pick. Of course, the issues not on election day, before election, because Ghana elections it's a process. It's similar the process. The final deal but all these irregularities or the mishaps already picking. Now they decide picking only on the UDC. They were also on other parties. And also if Ronaldo or Richitilo something to do with that, do we say Kongamida and Richitile? Or something. So we have to balance all these issues.
Yes.
But like I was reprimanded by the party yesterday, not to reveal a lot about all these issues and all that. So the game in
the event that evidence is found or the irregularities affected certain areas, would you support them to challenge them in the court of law?
I think the statement is a party who you go court and all that, and all candidates who one by one, and I made it clear. If at all like a dira, but because if we can give you an hour, someone say. But the party leadership, whatever that they have to do, but the and also in the guiding principles on SADC, democracy, free and fair elections, a document. The rule of law, or if the person feel aggrieved, or they were compromised, they can just take all this to the court of law. So I'm really quiet to support the party leadership. But
in your own right, if you're a leader, would you say it's best to go that route, or would you say okay, I really can select and challenge. Where do you really strike the balance between for the peace of for the peace and tranquility of the country, 2024, or isn't it better to maybe go to court and fix things now? I just want to understand your principle, not your party, not your inhela, just your what advice would you have taken? Or with example UDC?
Now the advice I have my president, I think let's just close this chapter and we move on, prepare for 2024. Ghana, remember that elections are it's a process. The mishaps, our intelligence and security organ, pick all these mishaps. Laying to what level? During the election period, half past 6, 7. I want to record the protest. And all that. All these chronicle of events, the president masisina campaign about the and also the free, the fairness and all that. All these things, we have to document all these things way before elections. Every racer with international organizations. Let's get the outcome. No, in football, protest. No, we believe this player is a defaulter. But he's a defaulter. But even after the game,
we reserve the right to challenge.
Yes. Or before elections, in other countries, and quite honestly, Mr. Duhuzo, I've observed elections. Go with Kenya, go with DRC, go with South Africa, go millions of people, and not about 925,000. Botswana is a small country, and compromise in such a small population, how very difficult. Remember that it's not only the IEC, we have the civil servants, and all that. And all that. So all these people, or me, but can work in concert, just to go and rig elections. That's my own personal view. The election process is very difficult for an individual to go and penetrate it. And remember that we also believe that, but whenever somebody remember the union members, we have sympathy most of the time. And in our favor. Not that honestly, quite honestly, I made it clear to the party leadership. No to rig elections is very difficult. A small population. I've seen go the ballot box the distance is about 140 kilometers. Distance I think it but in Botswana I really doubt. I'm the room for.
Okay.
For rigging.
Yeah, no. What's next forward? Just final question here, chairperson here, Southeast District Council for the last 5 years. Unzoloma councillor for the last 5 years. You're still very young. How can we retire? What's next for you? Because we accept the home. What's next for you politically? What's next for you personally? That's the final question.
I think I just have to work on personal development. I think I get some find a couple of businesses to do so that get a source of income. But political, I'll still be active. We have to respect the choices of our cancel. So you just go back to the dream board. Because I make VDC, Boris Pax, Womatala Cosmos City, Koroma Ban Clocker, or get committee, Banana Basofoka Ban Clocker, get a begin thing. I'll still be active. More development things, Yamotor out of development, trust the local Kinsikara, Kamuko, Kilimo Cancelara, to Tanago Kotlin, Givan Hortica to Sahaka, who Halo get a begin to so I'm not lost to politics. I'm not lost to development of this country. Every day, every week, I'm going to say because I've been counseling myself for this democratic dispensation. Even if you can 2024, 2020, and I have to respect that life has to go on with or without elections. Phenyo
Segokgo councillor wa pele wa Sefoka wa Dikotlokeng mme gape ne le the chairperson wa Southeast District Council jalo hone ka kwano mo Southeast ele the voice on politics le ke la ba Duhuzo jalo a re kopana gape ka moso same time same place. Bye bye.